Shalom. Fellas, let me explain what happened. Okay? I was in South Philadelphia and in other locations. A gentleman with 2 feet cut off from gangrene. We prayed, 2 feet grew on. There were witnesses. We got nervous. We said we better call the White House. Miracles are happening. I had never seen anything like that before. I spoke to some other people in ministry. They said those things can happen. I said, get the White House. We have military with amputated legs and things like that, or people with gangrene that we could pray. Doctors can't even do this. Doctors were asking for prayer. I went to contact the White House, and I was getting full of the Holy Spirit. I made a comment on the phone of the White House and in letters. I said that the limbs were growing on, that the angel appeared in South Philly and different things to get government to me as soon as possible, contact former President Bush. Somehow getting full of the Holy Spirit, I made a comment. I said, tell the mafia if they cut off limbs, we'll pray for God and Jesus to grow them on. I was interceding to get to the mansion to fulfill the prophecy that the owner of Future Rest Veterans chose money over the things of God, and he owed financial debts, and the mafia was called in to collect that. He chose money over the things of God and almost got a bullet in his wife's head. I had told the owner to close the company on the Holy Sabbath, and signs in the house, even 601 Shoes Landing Road, was symbolic that we are to keep the Sabbath holy, the 7th day. Sunday is not the Sabbath. We cannot change the 10 Commandments. It's sundown Friday night to sundown Saturday night. If your church is keeping Sabbath on Sunday, leave there. It's not the Sabbath. They're false teaching. You cannot change the 10 Commandments for your protection. Get out of there. I made the comment about the limbs. A little time went by. My Uncle Joe came to visit me at my grandmother's house. He was sitting in a chair. He put a package of food, sausage, chopped meat, and things by the refrigerator door of my grandmother's house where I was visiting, with the refrigerator door open and the light on. I went over to take the chopped meat and everything out and put it away for her. I looked inside. There was a human hand wrapped in plastic, like a meat wrapper, on one of those styrofoam plates. I dropped the package. I walked out the door. I went and called a pastor's wife's friend of mine. A pastor's wife, and who had left the church, who was praying in her home. She saw in the vision that he gave me a hand in a meat package. She said, walk out of there. God has a room for you. I ended up getting together with some caseworkers and some people I know in government. They got me housing in Camden, New Jersey, and I began to preach, and they were told about what happened. Many people saw what my Uncle Joe did to me. Somehow he found out the information I left for former President Bush and came with me joking. What he didn't understand was I lived in a house with stained glass windows to stop a mafia murder, and the mafia was against the same people I was, but I was against the people for not closing on the Holy Sabbath, which God blessed, and nobody got harmed, and things like that. The government was called to protect the house. The house got crashed down. God got angry and killed the real estate lady, okay, and the owner of Future Rest got water baptized, okay. My uncle, to send that to me and come against miracles and all, is a sick man. He also steals information, and he is a witch, and I believe that. He uses words to curse people. I am on to his malicious ways, and I don't like him. I used to be very close to him. He told people I was his favorite niece. He was doing evil. A lot of people didn't understand, not even the Gambino family. But I was saying things because God had a plan for me to help Italians and the nation and get to the mansion. I was interceding. Jesus was preparing me, trying to let me know something about the Sabbath, something about limbs, and something about the mansion was going on. And that's what happened. Okay? FBI were contacted. Pictures of the mansion were taken in. I'm in prayer what to do. I have suffered a lot. My uncle, who could have helped me, Joseph Rodi of Rodi's Auto Body, did evil to me. I later walked into his shop with a CD of the mansion pictures, freaked out his people working for him and his son Anthony. And there was a gentleman there with terminal cancer, an insurance agent, who was about to die, that I prayed, and instantly he was healed of terminal cancer. He is a personal friend of mine today, okay, who nicknamed me Dr. Lynn. That's right. An uncle who gave me a hand. I walked in with a CD. Cops and many people were laughing. I'm not afraid of no Joe Rodi. God is stronger, and I'm in the mafia too, of God and Jesus Christ, and he built a mansion for me. I'm in a mafia that I don't have to kill nobody. God will kill for me. Okay? God is real. Even Mr. Gambino, who met with me, said, you're a nice lady. With God, all things are possible. Maybe we could do a church. Well, you see, sir, I wasn't trying to offend anyone or do anything wrong. I'm chosen for a major assignment, and America and Italians and people should be backing me for ministry. There's been too much delay, and Obama is not smart enough to run our nation. He must be removed. Either we get a new president in there, or back me to run as your queen for the United States of America. God bless you. I love you. Bye.